I cannot believe this right now. They get me. We definitely just put a forest floor down here. This is nerve-wracking, dude. So I just woke up to this right outside of the aviary. My guys are still in here. It seems like we're starting to attract other Cuban night anoles to the balcony. What's up, you guys? I have a special video for you guys today. As y'all can see in the title, today we are decking out the backyard reptile aviary. We have a couple plants in there right now, but it's time to deck this thing out and make it look like a real ecosystem. But before that, I got a DM from a subscriber, and he was telling me that there's a park that's not too far from it, only like 10-15 minutes, that has a super special rare species of lizard. It's a species I used to keep as a kid, and it's one that I really wanted from the balcony ever since I knew I was gonna have this space. It's been pretty much the first lizard on my mind, so let's go see if we can get it. All right, man, we just got out the gym. We're looking around on all these trees, see what different types of lizards we can find. There's a ton of different species here, and we're gonna go out and see what we can get. So I'm in this beautiful hammock. Look at how amazing this place is. I was able to come up on this guy. This is a baby green iguana. These are a Florida icon at this point, just a spectacular creature. This guy honestly can't be more than like, and there he goes. Bro, you know what stay pissing me off? Is these dudes that playing disc golf, bro. Just like all over my spot. Look, so many baby iguanas. Baby iguanas everywhere, bro. Look. Hey. Bro, they're everywhere, man. Look, here's one right here. And they're all climbing up there. Here's another one right here. Yo, bro, baby iguanas everywhere, man. I love it. All right, so I just saw a giant spiny tail, run underneath a burrow, and then they're into that tree, another one ran. But I was able to come up on two more baby green iguanas. These things, there's like hundreds of them up under this awning. They all ran, or whatever you call this thing. They just ran up here. I was able to jump up and grab two of them boys. Cute little guys. That was actually pretty dope, man. I've never caught like a little tiny baby iguana like that. That thing had to have been like less than a week old. But it is hot out here. It is like 95. I also do want to get home so we can get to working on the backyard. All right, y'all, we got a Cuban night anole on this thing. I don't know how I'm gonna catch it, because honestly it's like kind of high up here. I'm gonna have to just go for the grab, honestly. He's walking down the tree. What a smart lizard. He's like walking down the tree. Ready? 3, oh, snap. And that's exactly what I get for not just grabbing him and trying to record and also not being prepared. So I was walking and I saw these leaves start going, and I caught the tiniest baby basilisk I have ever seen. This thing has to be a fresh hatchling. But watch, as soon as I put him down, boom, there he goes. Redemption opportunity on the Cuban night anole. This one should be pretty easy. Yeah, this should be an easy one. He's trying. Got it. There we go. Cuban night anole, baby. Wow. Oh man, dude, this one's blue. Holy cow! Look. This one's actually blue. This one's very beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it's a girl. Guys, I think we might actually take this one. This one's beautiful, bro. Blue spots on the tail. This one is definitely coming home. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is a flawless animal. And then for context, here is another non-native anole. Pretty sure this one's a bark anole. I don't really know the Latin name on it, but look at the size difference. This is of course a baby bark anole, but compared to a Cuban night, yeah, nah. She's gorgeous. Blue is insane. The camera doesn't even pick it up. What a score, bro. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe getting a third one as long as it's a female, and this is maybe the best looking female I've seen. Y'all, I am tweaking right now. Are you actually serious right now? This is where like I had no time to record. This dude was stuck in between this fence and this screen. That's the only reason he couldn't run away from me. Oh my gosh. This is Ameiva, the jungle runner or giant amoeba. This is a juvenile. What a beautiful species of lizard. One of my favorites. These guys are related very closely to the tegu, which we unfortunately cannot have here. But these are 100% fair game. We are 100% taking this guy for the aviary. And it's crazy because some of my friends asked me what I wanted next for this aviary, and this was my target. I had no idea I was gonna come up on one of these today. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe this right now. I gotta get this guy put away so that he doesn't escape out of my hands. These guys are lightning quick. But we got our little jungle runner right here. Gotta give him the celebratory kiss. Now this should be the official container. Oh my gosh, baby. This is, dude, this is one of the ones I'm most hyped for. All right, we're like right next to my crib. So we're gonna get him transported, but holy cow. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, you guys, we are finally back home after that long excursion. I did not expect to come back with two beautiful lizards. We came back with that Ameeva, and we also came back with another female Cuban Nightingale. So now we have a 1.2 of Cuban Nightingale. There is the OG female. She just ate right now. And there is our beautiful male who ate a bunch yesterday. But y'all can see, man, it is an absolute mess. So we're gonna get everything cleaned up. We're gonna get this place into shape and then release our two new additions. So I wanted to show you guys this girl really fast. She is just stunning. She's really trying to bite me, but you guys can barely pick up the blues. She's fired down, but you can barely pick up the blues on her tail. And then she has a little bit of blue near the neck as well. She's a fantastic looking Cuban Nightingale, and she is really just trying to get me. All right, y'all, all the animals are boxed up. We got our Cuban Nightingales, we got the young Tokay, we got the Ameeva. So you may notice that the big Tokay, Totodile, is not here. And that's because, honestly, he is lightning quick. I don't wanna have to catch him more times than I have to. And I don't wanna get bit, man. Call me whatever you want in the comments. I'm not getting bit by that animal. But let's get this started. So I think the first thing I wanna do, look, bro, I'm telling you guys. Bro, he will not leave me alone. This guy definitely wants to stay in here, bro. Hey guys, drop a comment, man, if you guys want me to bring that male Cuban Night in here, because he obviously just can't stay away. But like I was saying, I have these hooks. First thing we're gonna do is put up some of these hooks so we can hang the Spanish moss. All right, so I was able to get this one up. The issue that I'm running into is that this ceiling, very soft, whatever this material is. So it's kind of crumbling and the hooks are falling out. I don't know how that one is in, and I don't know how that one got in. So I wasn't able to get any more hooks up, but that's okay. We're gonna be able to drape the Spanish moss everywhere else. Now it's time to get everything out of the way and sweep this floor. All right, y'all, so the floor is swept up. Everything is out of the way. Now we can safely, successfully hardscape this place. I was gonna put a tarp down and I was gonna put a bunch of leaf litter and stuff on a tarp. The only issue with that, I was about to go by the tarp and I realized it's gonna mold. So for some reason, there's laminate flooring out on this balcony, which is, it's one of the ideas of all time. I'll just say that much. I don't want moisture to get up under the tarp and then mold. We're just gonna go straight leaf litter. It's gonna be big leaves. The floor is still gonna be able to breathe, gonna be able to evaporate that moisture, but it's still gonna provide texture, safety, and some enrichment opportunities for our animals. This is what we are working with. We have this area right here, which I'm probably gonna keep because Totodile loves hanging out back there during the day. Matter of fact, he's back there right now, if you guys can see him. But this area I want to change up. Yeah, I've started putting the leaf litter on here. I'm gonna arrange a couple more branches and we're gonna see how it looks. All right, y'all, we are all finished. My motto is sometimes you just gotta send it, and we sent it. So as you guys can see, we covered this part in leaves. I left this part hopefully open so that I can get to where like the feeding cups are and whatnot. But we have our tree again. I wish we could have mounted that on the side, but we'll get to it. We have hanging plants as well as Spanish moss in a couple of different spots. We obviously have our big main palm tree that our Anoles use for basking, a couple little accent plants, some more branches. Probably my favorite thing is this beautiful palmetto leaf that I was able to find on the ground. I feel like this is super naturalistic right here. This is gonna be awesome for our Ameeva. And as always, we're gonna continue to add to this. I have a big giant piece of cork that I'm gonna be putting in here soon as well. And I wanna get more plants, but I really thought it was time to kind of like make this as natural as I could in the moment, just to give it that natural wild feel just a little bit more. And I feel like we definitely just put a forest floor down here. This right here is the only part where rain gets in. So it's gonna have plenty of space to just dry off, evaporate. These are not gonna cause any damage to the floor. They'll just sweep right up. It's gonna stay mostly dry here anyway, but we're gonna get like a nice ambient humidity and of course droplets of water all on the screen. Now that we finished, let's go ahead and grab all of our animals and put them in. Like I said, that boy Totodile, and he loves to stay back there until about 8 o'clock and then he comes out and just is super loud. All right, decisions. I think we're gonna go with the smaller Tokay to release first. So I haven't seen this girl eat yet, but she's obviously eating because she's pooping. We're gonna let her find a spot on this tree. So she decided to jump down into some leaves and I assume she's going to take off. Yep. And she's probably gonna chill out right there behind the Spanish moss, but she is doing phenomenal. Next up, we have a trio of fairly angry Cuban night anoles. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, if you guys can see them. We have a big, beautiful male Cuban night anole who is very antsy. Oh my gosh. All right, and we're gonna put him back into the trees. Beautiful OG female. We're gonna put her up there. And it's crazy because those two, again, like I said, I actually saw them breeding yesterday. And then right here, we have the new girl. You guys can't tell, but she actually has so much blue coloration on the tail. We're gonna allow her to just gently go onto this leaf. And just like that, 1, 2, and 3 Cuban night anoles. And last, but certainly not least, the animal I'm probably most excited for, our new green Ameeva. Wow, what a fabulous creature, man. Just the young one. We're gonna just let him go right. There he goes. All right, last thing, before we let everyone chill, we're gonna give a nice spray down, all the plants, everything, just to get some extra water up in here. All right, y'all, everything is misted. Everything is nice and damp. We got water droplets for the anoles to go drink off of. We got stuff on the leaves for the geckos and the Ameeva. So all of the old residents have been settling in amazingly. Everyone's been eating, but of course this has been kind of a stressful move, but it was for the better. Now we're gonna let everyone settle in and we're gonna check back once everyone starts becoming active again. All right, y'all, so it is the next day. You can see our Ameeva is just running around. Everything's doing very, very well. Settling in nicely. Beautiful Cuban night anole. This dude is so funny, bro. He's making burrows in that snake plant. Obviously, Ameivas are very, very wary. I can't believe he's actually coming over to me though. Dude, he's actually coming over here. No way. Bro, he's coming right over to me. Dang, that's kind of cool, man. He's gonna try and go inside. Don't go inside. Oh no. Oh no. Crisis averted. We got him back outside. The new female night anole is just chilling on this piece of moss. Bro, this guy is losing his mind, bro. He's losing his mind. He's running in and out of the house. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He's just running around. But yeah, man, I have to say, I am pretty pleased with how this thing looks for right now. Obviously, we want to add more stuff, but for right now, man, I think it's not bad. So everyone is doing phenomenal out there. We're gonna keep adding more stuff. I can see the Ameeva still running around being just a psycho. I really don't know what's wrong with that guy. Anyways, I put out a community post asking if you guys wanted a video of catching 3 giant iguana species. There's 3 species of iguanas down here that are established. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek, man. Hey, not too much, bro. Not too much, not too much. Don't wanna go too crazy. But you guys wanna see that video, so that's what I'm super, super excited to film. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on this and more updates on the channel. I'm getting back to posting consistently, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man.